Good morning. Welcome to the morning chat where I tell you what's on my mind in the morning time. How you all doing? I hope y'all had a restful night's sleep. Oh yeah, I did. I enjoyed my sleep last night. I had a sleep last night. How y'all doing? So, um, morning announcement. I survived my colonoscopy. I survived. I did survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. Oh, how are you all doing? Um, Basically, anyone who was here on the last morning chat, I had my colonoscopy yesterday. And it went well. It went well. There was a couple of polyps. If you don't know what a polyp is, look it up. And if you're watching this, you got a computer in your hand or on your desk. Look it up. But the doctor is positive that it is non-cancerous. So I am going to encourage you, if you are African American, you can get your colonoscopy as early as age 45. You can get it. I just want to let you know you can. I said I'm encouraging you, but I will encourage you. I did mine. It seems scary because you're being put under, and basically they have this the tube camera on to check out your colon and I also had an endoscopy because I'm anemic. So they had to check the upper part of my upper gastric system, like down my throat, into my stomach, to make sure that I didn't have any bleeding there. So the reason why, to see if there was any gastric reasons for my anemia. So with that said, child, take iron pills. I get off here. Okay, so with that said, I survived and I encourage you to get it. If you don't feel like getting it, you don't feel like it's a thing for you, you control your body for now. Okay? You control your body for now. No judgment from this auntie. Okay? If you do decide to go get it, I know it may make you a little nervous, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay? You'll be fine. You will be fine. It's a common procedure. Not too many people mess those up on common procedure. Unless you didn't tell them something about your body. Okay? I don't even think Cardi B even do that anymore. But I still love it. So I'm going to keep on doing it. Because I like it. I love you, Cardi. Anyway, child. This, last night before I went to sleep, I was watching TGIF, TGIF on Fox Soul with those people. And with Claudia Jones. I want to say it's Claudia Jones. I'm just going to say, I know it's definitely Claudia, Q, and Al, right? Al Reynolds, Q, I don't know what his last name is, Chad. And they were talking, they was just doing their celebrity news or was hot topics, and one of them was, I don't know if you remember the guy who give relationship advice on Derek Jackson, right? Fine, dark skin, thirst trap of a man. Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And then we later found out that he cheated, that he was cheating on his wife, and they had this whole video went viral where she looking crazy, looking like she had a bonnet on when it was really like it was a hat, not a bonnet, but it looked like a bonnet. Whole thing, and people kind of went in on them and their relationship. So I guess she then finally, after a damn year, then got fed up with everybody coming at them and their relationship. And she decided to get online and curse. Not curse out, not cuss, but curse out. Curse people. Saying some mess about may the wives become widows and all this other stuff. She's using a Bible verse to curse anyone who came for her and her husband and their relationship. And I'm like, oh, so much immature child of God. I felt like that was the wrong. When they showed that snippet, what I thought was she was trying to do a Tabitha Brown. Okay, when Wendy Williams came for her and her husband, Tabitha and her husband, and have her opinion on and predict what will happen with her retiring her husband. Okay, and Tabitha came back with the good old-fashioned Southern blessing. Okay, and I felt like she was kind of trying to do a Tabitha Brown, and she used scriptures. And baby, it was no Tabitha. That's what I get. That's when I saw the snippet that they showed on Fox Soul. That's what I got. It's like, and it was a Tabitha Brown fail, because the difference between her and Tabitha was actually saying that in love, she gathered Wendy. Okay, she gathered Wendy. Okay. Whereas in Homegirl, what I saw was a little kid imitating a mature woman. And she's a little kid in Christ. So it's like, you shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't really what that really grinded my gears. It was the way Q went in on her. Okay. And how Claudia a little bit went in on her. Now I had to fast forward past that part of the show, because I really like Q, Funky Dineva, and Claudia, and Al. Okay, but the way they came for that woman, it was uncalled for, and I could tell that that was a very immature response. Okay, it was a very immature response. It screamed, I was hurt by the church. And anybody who have ever watched or listened or followed Funky Dineva, you know he's been hurt by the church, because he's a gay man and from the South. And I know my brothers and sisters in the church has done him wrong. I know. I mean, I'm not gay, but I'm not gay at all. But when I got pregnant, had sex outside of marriage, when I got pregnant, the way they treated me, I should have turned away from God long time ago. Okay? But then there was some good church people who actually had the Spirit of God in them that took me in and took care of me. And I'm thankful. And the ones that did it were my parents. Okay? It was my parents that turned their back on me. Okay. And I was a grown ass woman. I was 25 when I got pregnant. I didn't get pregnant at 15. Okay. I got pregnant at 24. Well, no, I was 24. I had my son at 25. At 24, when my parents turned their back on me as a grown adult. But it also taught me to stand up and take what they taught me in all. And I learned to give grace to my parents because they're people and they thought they were doing right. You know what I'm saying? But that part, but he was hurt, and he was just spewing church hurt. He got hurt by the church and her cursing. Oh, he just went in on her. And it's like, all I see is childishness. You take my ball, I'm gonna take my ball back. But it pissed me off so bad, the way they went in on her. I was disappointed in Derek Jackson's wife. I don't know her name. That she chose to do it that way. But I am, and I give her grace, and I still extend grace to everybody, all the people in the issue. But it's like, I was so upset. I almost went live last night. But I said, you know what now? See the maturity in me said, one, I don't want no smoke because I feel like Funky Dineva would be able to. I'm feeling much better, son. That's my baby. My baby's in on Instagram. He was so much there for me. I am so happy that he was there for me. Yesterday, he took me there. He actually held off having interviews or solidifying interviews because he had obligations he obligated himself to take me to get my procedure yesterday. And he was there. He was on time. He made sure I got into the house safely. Man, when you do right and you pray for good relationship with your children, let me tell you, it works. You know, it was a little rough during the teenage years, and I blame me because it's hard for parents to let go and allow their children to experience their experiences. Okay, you try to control them, but they're not little anymore, and they're just trying to learn to make their own decisions. And I know that sounds so white, but there's something into it. Sometimes you gotta let go and let God do what He do, and He has to learn His own thing. You understand? But he has grown and he's gotten mature. I'm so proud of most of the decisions he's made. So I was questioning. I questioned. I just, all right, Jesus, watch my baby. I'm just gonna be over here and keep my mouth shut with tears in my eyes, like I know a better way. Don't go down that way. But it's his life. But going on. But that had made me so hot yesterday. So freaking hot yesterday. When I watched that, and so much so that I had to speed past it because then if I would have got involved, there's just been a cycle of this. But they had their opinion. I must say though, Al Reynolds' opinion was more on point to where I felt. She said he was like, I was disgusted that she used the Bible to try to curse people. In the name of Jesus. He said something to that aspect. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. And yes, right. You should be disgusted by anyone, even if they're in the church, when they go there. Because there is people in the church that immature Christians, immature. Because I see it as they get older, you're going to know you can't curse people. I love you. Anyway, they'll do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, but Funky Dineva and Claudia came at her, and it's the very reason why she felt like she had to go live and come back at you. It's like, come on. It's not. It had nothing. I believe that now. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to say what I believe. This is my opinion. Me opinions. Okay, is mine alone. Okay. I believe that Funky Dineva said something about her look. And why you mad at me because your husband cheated? She's not mad at you because her husband cheated. She's mad because y'all keep coming for her and her husband. And you expect her to just take that shit because she stay, and then you say that she's stupid. But let's talk about your girl Beyonce that y'all love so much. That woman stayed with a man. That woman stayed with a man that cheated on her the majority of their relationship and didn't really stop and have any type of remorse until she released the freaking album. Lemonade. Till she released Lemonade and outed him on his ish. Okay, if this be true. And she stayed with this man. And her sister, remember the whole elevator thing? She sat in that corner and let her sister go off on her man until she started trying to hit him. And just like, come on now, sis, you're going too far. Okay? But none of y'all sitting up here talking about, and you can't even say that she's with him for the money or the clout because Beyonce, she has that and more. You don't need Jay-Z. She is just as stupid as if you think that Derek Jackson's wife is stupid, so is Beyonce. So keep that same energy you have for Beyonce for Derek Jackson's wife. Okay? Or keep the same energy you have for Derek Jackson's wife and have the same thing for your girl Beyonce.